back again for another week of music, and boy am I excited to be here as always. We have a lot of work today. First, we are going to do a quick review. I want to make sure we remember our TTs and TAs from last year. So I'm going to flip over to my screen. We are going to be looking at a spooky themed song to review our TTs and TAs.
Miss White had a fright in the middle of the night. Saw a ghost eating toast halfway up the lamp post. Next, we'll tap the way the words go, or the rhythm, as we read the next slide. 1, 2, ready. Miss White had a fright in the middle of the night. Saw a ghost eating toast halfway up the lamp post. Nice job. When there is one sound on the beat, it is called ta. The rhythm syllable looks like this. So in the music room, I write ta as a line. But if we are reading music and putting it on the staff, you need a note head. That tells you which note it is meant to be on the staff. Anyway, when there are two sounds on one beat, it is called TT. The rhythm syllable looks like this, and again, I usually write it like this, or with two note heads. If we read the first line of Miss White on TAs and TTs, it would go like this. Ta, ta, TT, ta. Can you say that after me? 1, 2, here you go. Good. The second line of Miss White on TAs and TTs would go like this. TT, 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 ta. 1, 2, here you go. Good. The third line of Miss White on TAs and TTs would go like this. TT, ta, TT, ta. 1, 2, here you go. The final line of Miss White would go like this. TT, TT, ta, ta. 1, 2, here you go. Let's put them all together now. We are going to read the rhythm, so make sure you're reading it on TT and ta, not the words. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ta, TT, ta. TT, 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 ta. TT, ta, TT, ta. TT, TT, ta, ta. I noticed that every line has a different pattern. This time, it's just going to be you. 1, 2, here you go. Can you do what I just did? Can you just clap without the syllables? Let's try it. 1, 2, here we go.
Great, so now that we have had a little bit of review, we are going to review something else from last week. We are going to review our hand staff. If me is in the space, where is so? So is in the space above. So if I put me on this space, I know that so is on this space. If me is on a line, say right here, I know that so is on the line above. So right here, that's so. They move together. So if I put me right here, this is me. The next line is so. Got it? Let's make it a little harder. We have to remember where la is. So we're gonna put me here. That makes so right here. So here we are. La is on the line above so. If so is in the space, la is on the line above. If so is on a line, so we'll put me here, so here. then la is in the space above. So, la. So, la. Makes some kind of sense? Okay. It makes a lot more sense when you put it in context of a song that you love. For example, we are going to use Lucy Locket today. Let's review the song first. Lucy Locket lost her pocket, Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was there in it, only ribbon round it. Let's put it on our bodies this time. Lucy Locket lost her pocket, Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was there in it, only ribbon round it. Great, so on my body, I am showing the 3 different pitches. I'm starting on so, then we have la, and finally we have mi. So follow me the first time with your hands and then sing with me the second time. We're gonna sing in solfege. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. 1, 2, here we go. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. Good job. Before we forget that, let's put it on our hand staff. So today is going to be right here, and that is this pitch. 1, 2, ready. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. 1, 2, here we go. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. One more time, ready. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. So, so, la, la, so, so, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, so, mi. This time, let's sing it on words. Very last time. 1, 2, ready. Lucy Locket lost her pocket, Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was there in it, only ribbon round it. Great job, you guys. I hope that is making some sense to you. We will keep practicing it. I know it's a big concept, so feel great if that makes total sense to you and you have mastered it. Also, know that this is a big thing to learn because you're learning how to read music. And remember how hard it is to learn to read. So if you are not quite getting it yet, don't worry. We will keep practicing and getting it together. Okay? I promise. All right. Last thing that we have for today is we are going to jump back into our song from last week, Great Big House in New Orleans. So just to refresh your memory, it goes like this. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in is filled with pumpkin pie. Went down to the old mill stream to fetch a pail of water. Put one arm around my wife, the other around my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, fare thee well, my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, with golden slippers on her. Nicely done. This time, while I sing, if you know the words, try to sing with me. But your main challenge is try to clap my heartbeat. Clap the heartbeat of the song. I'll give you one to start off. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in is filled with pumpkin pie. Went down to the old mill stream to fetch a pail of water. Put one arm around my wife, the other around my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, fare thee well, my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, with golden slippers on her. How did you do? I bet that was super easy for you. Here's the tricky part. This time, just like we did for Rocky Mountain, you are going to find the strong and the weak heartbeat of Great Big House in New Orleans. I'm going to try to lead you with my voice, but I want you to try to find it for yourself first. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in is filled with pumpkin pie. Went down to the old mill stream to fetch a pail of water. Put one arm around my wife, the other around my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, fare thee well, my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, with golden slippers on her. Did you find it? It is the same as Rocky Mountain. It should be great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in is filled with pumpkin pie. Went down to the old mill stream to fetch a pail of water. Put one arm around my wife, the other around my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, fare thee well, my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, with golden slippers on her. So we should have a repeating pattern of 2 beats. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, right? As musicians, we say that this song is in 2/4, meaning it's 2 beats per measure and a quarter note or a ta gets 1 beat. The important part that you have to know right now is that there's 2 beats per measure. Just like we did with Rocky Mountain, we are going to conduct this song as well. So get out your conductor wand. Remember, the pattern goes strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. You see how I'm emphasizing the downbeat? Strong, weak, strong, weak. Follow me. Strong, weak. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in is filled with pumpkin pie. Went down to the old mill stream to fetch a pail of water. Put one arm around my wife, the other around my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, fare thee well, my daughter. Fare thee well, my darling girl, with golden slippers on her. Great job, musicians. Wow. I hope that makes sense to you. We will be looking at more songs in 2/4, and we'll also be looking at songs in other time signatures too. But for now, I can't believe it. Actually, I can, because you guys have been doing a lot of work today already, and your brains must be tired. So I can't believe it's already time for me to say it, but so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Bye.